Hello friends, welcome back to Talkative Anjali, and what you have over here is the prep for a raw mango pickle that I'm going to make quickly. This year I did not get my regular, the desi variety of raw mangoes, but I have been able to get, though at the end of the season, these lovely mangoes, the Totapuri mangoes, which has such a beautiful shape. So today I'm going to make Kejarcha Loncha, which is a famous loncha in our parts, and I will tell you the story of Keja later on. It's a very interesting story that you will love. So let's get making this simple recipe. It is very similar to the Amki Lonji, which is famous in the north. But what separates it from the lonji is our flavorful kori masala. So let's see what are the masalas that I have here. I have mustard, I have turmeric, I have kori masala and red chili powder. So I have put the pot on the gas and I'm going to light it up. And I'm going to keep this gas on high in the beginning, and I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of oil into it. So that much oil is enough, because all we are going to do is use the oil only for the tadka. Now after the oil heats up, we are going to add the mustard seeds, about 1 teaspoon into it. And meanwhile we have kept this ready. I'm going to use the stone too, because I love to suck on it, and I have cubed made these about half an inch size of cubes of the mango with the skin. The skin of Totapuri, even when it's raw, is edible. You can eat it, so it tastes good. So I'm going to use it in this pickle. So now the oil looks heated. So in goes the hing first, the asafoetida, and then we are going to add 1 teaspoon of the rice. So there, it's crackling very nicely. Now in goes the cut cubes of the mango. We're going to stir it. Now in this we are going to add the red chili powder, and then turmeric powder, and 1 teaspoon of our kori masala. Now quickly to this we are going to add water, because it's already burning. Two, three. So that makes it about 300 ml of water. Right, so we've got a good color, and now we will allow this to cook for 10 minutes. So cover and cook. We will come back to check it after 10 minutes. So it's in the oven. I'm starting the oven, and I'm going to microwave it for 1 minute. Now when you are microwaving the jaggery, remember that it melts, and you have to be careful that you are not scalding your hand. See how it has melted? It's almost forming a puddle. Okay, so that ends the time. And now be careful that you are not scalding your hand, and take the plate out And while the jaggery is still in the molten form, you're going to use a knife. So I'm going to use, even a blunt knife is okay. So I'm going to use a knife and cut through the jaggery. So this will give me a nicely powdered jaggery which I can use to store or use for cooking. The reason I got this jaggery molten is because I'm going to be making a pickle with it. So it's not yet 10 minutes. I'm just stirring a bit. This we will allow the mangoes to cook through nicely and start melding into the liquid, because that is what will give you a nice thickish this. And only after the mangoes are cooked we will add the jaggery, because otherwise the mangoes will not cook properly. It's about 5 minutes and I have reduced the gas to minimum and I'm going to let this cook. How do we know that the mango is cooked? By see, earlier it was whitish or creamish, opaque, and now it is becoming transparent. So that is the sign of a well cooked mango. Also it will start crumbling a little bit into the liquid. Okay, so after 10 minutes the mango is partially cooked. There's still a little bit of whitishness which we allow to cook for another 5 minutes. Cover and cook it. So the mango's been cooking for a total of 15 minutes. Let us see if it has cooked through. Yes, looks nicely cooked. Okay, all the mango cubes are looking transparent. Now is the time, and if you notice even the water has become slightly thickened, and now is the right time to put jaggery. So I'm going to use half of this jaggery, which is it was 225 grams, so I'm going to use about 110. So I've added half of this jaggery, so about 100 grams, a little more than 100 grams. And now this I'm going to allow the jaggery to cook nicely. And thicken. So we are going to cook it uncovered. Let it boil nicely on a high. Okay, so it is another 10 minutes after adding the jaggery. I have added a total of 125 grams of jaggery. I have added 20 grams more after the first addition, and this looks nicely done. Yeah, the mangoes are nicely cooked and it has reduced to a nice thickness. This will further thicken as it cools. So we are going to switch off the gas at this point. So it's lunchtime now and I'm sitting down to eat. So before I sit down to eat, let me show you my thali. I have that is yellow dal, moong dal with garlic tadka with mustard and garlic. Then there is chole, there is ulica zunka, and this is ringna batata nu shaak, and this is our kejarcha loncha. So you see that, and I know I'm going to sleep after that eating that much loncha. Yeah, so let us take a final shot of the kejarcha loncha. So that is the bata or the seed. Looks so beautiful. Take a closer look. Those are my papad. Such a beautiful lonza. It makes you a chatora. Today I showed you the recipe of Kejarcha lonza. The Kejarcha lonza, it gets its name from Keja. Keja means barter system in our village, which the Agri women used to carry out. They used to make this pickle and carry it in vessels inside a basket to our village. And these women came from far off villages, the inland villages, and they would sell this pickle on a bhendi leaf. You know what is a bhendi leaf? The bhendi leaf looks like a people. The leaves look like people, but they are waxy, and so they make an ideal plate for this leaf. And they would serve the lonza, the Kejarcha pickle on the bhendi leaf, and we used to lick it up, and that's how it gets its name. And we did not give money for that. What we gave is dried fish from our fishing business. So that is called Keja. So a barter system of buying what you like or treats from these women, homemade treats which they would sell. And therefore this unusual name of the pickle, though it's a raw mango pickle, we call it Kejarcha lonza because it was sold in barter against dried fish. So that is what used to happen in my childhood in Thar. A very interesting childhood that I had, and I love sharing these stories with you. So hope you like the recipe and do try it out. Today when I served it to my dad was saying the pickle was first class. So hope you try it, and if you like this video, do share it with friends, like and comment. I always love to hear back from you. Thank you.